Our veterans are dying, and so far President Obama is not holding anyone accountable. He says he is waiting the results of a VA policy review by his deputy chief of staff. And right now, more than 24 VA hospitals across the country are under investigation for treatment delays and preventable deaths. And yet, President Obama has not fired VA Secretary Eric Shinseki. Representative Adam Kinzinger is an Air Force veteran. He joins us. Nice to see you, sir.
Great to be here. Thank you.
The last thing I would say, if I were the president, I was waiting for anything when waiting is the crisis here.
So he's going to wait for a report. Meanwhile, we have veterans waiting for care. You know, I mean, the one thing I got out of his press conference is he's very decisively indecisive. So I didn't hear anything at that press conference from the president that I didn't hear from him in 2007 when he was running for office. You know, we have to take care of this. He said this at the press conference. We have to take care of this. Look, General Shinseki is a great guy, a great American, but he is not the right fit for this job. He's had 6 years, and meanwhile, our veterans are going without treatment, and it's absolutely unbelievable. You have a bureaucracy more interested in protecting their jobs and protecting their bonuses
right,
than protecting the people that protect them, and it's outrageous.
All right. I think the president should have fired Shinseki. I agree totally. But this is a problem that preceded President Obama's administration before 2008. He ran on it in 2008. But also Congress has oversight and knows about. Where's Congress been on this? I mean, there are a lot of people asleep on this.
Well, Congress does things like increase funding, right? And there's been a massive increase in funding for the VA. But at the end of the day, the buck stops with the administration to ensure that this is being done correctly.
But what about oversight? I mean, like, you know, they have oversight over this. I mean, why? Look, I mean, and I do hold the president accountable for this, but I can't believe that oversight committees didn't know this was going on. And if they did, they should have, and they should have been screaming from the treetops.
Well, I think everybody knew that there was a wait, and we've been trying to alleviate that. In fact, I have a bill that says if you live 60 miles from a clinic or 120 miles from a hospital, go to your local doctor and build the VA for it. We can do that with the backlog. What we didn't know was happening was that there were secret waiting lists that they were putting people on. People were being denied care. People were dying because of these secret waiting lists. And this is why this is taking it to the next level.
How did these secret lists come to light then, and why didn't Congress know about them, and why didn't President Obama act on it?
Well, I don't know why Congress didn't know, but I can tell you they came to light from some pretty strong journalists and whistleblowers that came forward and said, this is happening at the VA, and the dam broke. And now Congress is on top of it, and I think bringing it to the attention of the American people, let's bring some, look, General Shinseki is a great guy, but how about a hospital administrator to come in, or the CEO of a company, somebody that knows how to fix a backlog and get this done? It doesn't have to be somebody that just has a military background.
And you know what? How about Eric Holder, the Attorney General of the United States, convening a lot of grand juries, because when you start fooling around like that, and when you start falsifying records for bonuses, you're stealing money from the taxpayers. I can find a whole bunch of crimes for anybody who touched that, and that should have been done months ago.
This has gone from incompetence, which is bad, to criminality, and I want to see people prosecuted. The people that decided to come up with a secret waiting list have got to face a jury, because that is wrong, illegal, and absolutely reprehensible for the veterans of our country.
What do you think about our Marine?
I think he needs to get out.
It's in Mexico.
Yeah, I think he needs to get out. I think you've been great on top of this story. Look, he made a wrong turn. We understand that, but he didn't go with any hostile intentions. I'd love to see him come home.
I would too. Representative, thank you, sir.
It was good to be here.
And Karl Rove slamming President Obama over the VA scandal, calling him weak and disengaged. Karl Rove goes on the record next. Also caught on camera, a baby flying through the air after falling out a window. You have to see the amazing end of the story. That's coming up.
I'm not here to tell you